You know, typically I have mine set up like this. This is what I would run mine. This is actually like my actual setting um, I use. So, and I would run them all like this. This is what they all sound like together. And of course, these are my actual compressor settings I use for that. And then I'll give you guys my RC boost, which is short for really clean boost. It gives you just a nice little saturation there. And those are my settings for that. And I'll give you the Neve 1073 clone or simulation settings one more time. And then bam, you got you a nice little rig. When you want a firmer rock, you know, you know, but not overdriven sound, you add that RC. And as you see, the RC boost definitely adds a nice firmness to the sound. So you got different options there. Even with these, just these three effects right here in the middle. I also got the effects loop running. Um, so I can pretty much run that sound. I'll give you a little bit of that real quick. I can run that sound through my amp. So I'm gonna put that through this this ampeg BA 210 V2 running into the return, straight into the return, skipping the effects section. I mean the preamp section. And really, I don't have to skip the preamp section for this one, for real, for real. I'm gonna give you both. We're gonna do it this way first, and then let me move this mic over. All right, and then let's just get this mic rolling. Let's go to 8. Perfect. So I'm gonna let you guys hear what just the cabinet sounds like by itself. Now what I'm going to do is do a quick comparison between I I have a tcelectronic Spectracomp, and I'm just going to do a quick little shootout with the Spectracomp and say 10 this 160 comp. All right, here we go. So this is the 160. Well, let's bring that amp sound down, and let's bring back in the. So that's the 160, right? Let's take that off. Right. tcelectronic Spectracomp. And that's the standard Spectracomp setting, the default one, and it's set to a 9 o'clock, so it's not up too far. Um, so all right, 160. Spectracomp. $160. Spectracomp. So, and actually with the Spectracomp, I primarily use it with it all the way turned all the way to the counterclockwise. But the compressor's still on. But the further you turn it clockwise, the more low frequencies it cuts out as well, based on the setting. So here we go. 160. Spectracomp. So the Spectracomp definitely adds a lot of sustain, a lot more sustain than the. But granted, this is only. Let me see. Let me put this up to 4-1. That's probably a little closer. Give me some more. And we're gonna turn the Spectracomp back to 9 o'clock, but we're gonna do the 160 first. 160. That's a lot of sustain there. All right. Mm. Spectracomp at 9 o'clock. So, you know, I mean, what do you guys think? I think that 160, if you on the budget and you don't have the extra money to spend on just a compressor pedal, these compression effects on here will get you through just fine, and they all sound great. It was only one of them I didn't like, and which one was that? The dual comp. I don't like the dual comp. I like the Dynacomp more than I like the Dynacomp, which is like the MXR one. I like that more than, I could actually control and do some things with this one and get it to sound decent versus the dual one. It just doesn't sound good. This one, it doesn't sound good. But it is what it is. I mean, it doesn't sound the way I want my compressor to be able to sound. So I'm not gonna say it doesn't sound good because it's just to me, it's everything just sounds super squashed and nothing sounds like there should be a certain amount of transparency with the compressor. You don't want it to be noticeable as much as this dual comp makes it noticeable. So and plus you don't want to spend all this time shaping these tones and stuff, and then you end up losing all of that you know to the compressor sucking all the tone out. So I also like that glam comp one too. That was a pretty good one, and that one actually can be used as a compressor and like a tone shaper as well. Like I especially like the compressors that allowed you to do that because it keeps you from having to add another effect. So say you wanted to have some compression and EQ at the end of the chain, in addition, to save to each one, you could just get one of those. Preferably, I like the black comp, the black opt. This one, this one was fire, and that one allowed you to control different things and the amount of the frequencies and things like that. So it just depends on what you want to use the effect for, and if you use that, what I'm saying, that allows you to get other effects. That's a whole nother effect slot that you don't have to use up just because you already have compression and EQ in one effect right there. That's only taking up one block. So that still would give you a bunch of other effects, I guess slots, you know, rather. So, this has been another episode of All Bass Curations, Effects, Tutorials, Demos, and Review. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I need you guys to hit that like button a lot more and hit that subscribe button and notifications. I'm be on the regular with different bass gear. You know, I do a lot of stuff on multi-effects unit, on this particular multi-effects unit, the B6, and that's because it's amazing. Um, you know, a lot of people are tired of the Line 6 stuff, you know, and it's not as much of the Zoom B6 stuff out there. And somehow this pedal got overlooked a little bit by a few people, but it's for 500. I put this up against any multi effects in that $500 range. It'll eat it up easy. Not even a question. And it's still cheaper than like a HX Stomp or something like that. You know, but and it got plenty of flexibility. So, but this has been another episode of All Bass Creations, Effects Tutorials, Demo Review. Hit that subscribe, like, and share, and check out my music at allbasscreations.bandcamp. See that right there in the middle screen, right there, bio. And then on social media at the Bass Negus. I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.